Rodney Letterman and his friend are walking on this trail, and they're about a mile or two into their walk. And I got this information from a police officer, a deputy sheriff under condition of anonymity. So I think it's the real deal. And he told me that Rodney was having a asthma attack, and he left his inhaler in a truck. Right? He's 32 years old, but he's got asthma, and it's acting up. And he asked his friend, he says, "Hey, man, I screwed up. I left my inhaler back in the truck. Could you run back and get it for me?" And friend said, "Sure, no sweat." So his buddy runs back to the truck, grabs the inhaler, and is back within about 35 minutes or so. Gets back. There's no Rodney Letterman.
Uh-oh.
All there is his cell phone laying on the ground.
No, dude.
Now, I don't know about you, man, but my cell phone's either in my hand or in my pocket.
Yep.
You know? And
this is a grown man.
Yeah, grown man, 32 years old, him and his buddy, and his friend, the same age roughly, calls the ranger station and says, "My buddy is just gone." He says he was wheezing. He's in no condition to be out walking around in this terrain because the terrain's rocky and it's a lot of overgrowth, and it's he was ill-equipped to be out there. So they responded right away. I mean, a guy on a quad drove up right away and got the story and got on a walkie-talkie and there's a neighboring park on the other side of the road. There's a road that divides the two parks. On the west side is Devil's Den State Park, which is an Arkansas state park. And on the right is the Ozark National Forest. Well, they called the Ozark National Forest and got the federal park rangers involved. And within like 24 hours, they had 2,500 people searching for Rodney Letterman. They had aircraft, they had helicopters with forward-looking infrared radar looking for a heat signature from the Arkansas Air National Guard, flying all over the place. And the official search lasted a week and found nothing.
Oh,
and
week, bro?
The family paid for trackers and people to come in, and that search went through October. And I published the book in March of 2018, and I said, as of the writing of this book, nothing's been found of Rodney Letterman. If something changes, I'll let you know. Something changed.
There's an update.
Okay.
There's definitely an update.
Let's go, dude.
March 2019, there's a young couple walking up the Butterfield Trail, and the woman looks to her left and says to her friend, "Is that an albino turtle?" And her friend's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he looks over, and they walk over, and here's this log, maybe 8 foot long, and it's laying parallel with the trail. It's like part of the trail. It's the part that keeps you from wandering off, right? So they got these logs like things and split rail fences and the like. But here's this 8 foot log, and right dead center of this log is this football-shaped white object.
Okay.
And a guy walks over and picks it up and looks at it and realizes it's a human bone.
Oh,
and it's the skull cap of Rodney Letterman, verified by the Bartlesville, Oklahoma Medical Examiner.
What, bro?
And you know what? When I read this story, the first thing crossed my mind. I think back to when I was a prosecutor, and that seems to me like a staged crime scene.